Hey, family, welcome to the Hub. Whoop, whoop. Welcome back to the Coach Cash Show, right? So here's the thing, family. I often get asked the question of how long should the talking stage be? So no matter your age, no matter your stage, no matter where you are in life, you start having conversations with a man, right? And for those who don't know, I'm Coach Cass, the host of this show, Love Coach and America's Go-To Love Doctor. So our snippet for today is really talking about, you know, come and talk to me. Hey, I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? So, okay, so you vibing with the guy, you're like, ooh, talk to me, honey, talk to me. And then you're like, wait a second, how long is this talking stage supposed to be in this modern dating world? Because we've been talking for a minute. So, have you ever been guilty of talking to a guy for an extended amount of time? Couple weeks, couple months, couple years. Now, there is always some sort of gray area before heading into a committed relationship, but I want to be very clear that it's important that you know what you want when talking to a guy. For some of you, it's just a good time. For some of you, it's a friendship. For some of you, you desire marriage, and this is your vetting process to see if this person is the right person for you. So I'll tell you about me and Andy, right? So Andy and I were dating for about 3 months, and then his family was like, well, isn't it time y'all made this official? Right? His family started applying pressure like, we like this girl. What's going on here? And he was scared. Some people, men and women, are afraid of commitment because of their past stuff. So sometimes you have to meet these people where they are. Sometimes it's an excuse, and other times it's real. So getting to know the person that you're with and then being able to figure out if they're the right person that you should take the next step with. Now, some of you get entangled rather quickly, meaning you're all in with the family or the kids or the sexual relations to where you feel after 3 months, a part of your heart will go missing if you sever ties with this person. If you're seeking lifetime, you don't have to seek to microwave a relationship. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. But I also don't want you to turn into the crypt keeper waiting for someone to propose or to ask you to be in a committed relationship. Are y'all understanding? So here's the thing. I'm fine with the talking stage if you're talking to multiple people. Drop multiple in the chat wherever you're listening to this, right? So I want you to start thinking about, okay, if I've been talking to somebody for a couple of weeks, no problem. If we've been talking for a couple of months, I want you to pay attention to where that conversation is going. Does this person believe in monogamy like you do? Does this person believe in marriage? Does this person align in their vision, right? So it really goes into what I teach in our Real Love Network of how do you choose the right person for you? So you got to really look at this because you may not want it to go past the talking stage. Sometimes, my sisters, we are literally sitting and waiting for somebody to choose us. And sometimes you don't want to be saved. You don't want to be chosen. I don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Right? Like sometimes I don't want to be saved by you. I don't want to be chosen by you, but we have to make that decision. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. So in navigating out of this we're talking stage, you have to be clear in your communication about what it is that you desire. Would you envision yourself with this person long term? Does everything they do get on your last nerve? Do you respect this man for who he is, just the way that he woke up? Or do you need to zhuzh him, educate him, and put him in a business class before you do? Right? I really want you to get clear about not trying to change men. Because too often we're trying to change a man, and when we're trying to change him, it just doesn't work. It's hard enough trying to change ourselves. So I need you to set a timeline for yourself. Like, really, really. For instance, I was talking to Andy for 3 months. We made it official, and we were in this wonderful relationship. And I think we were coming up on a year, and it was New Year's Day. And we took a walk and we talked about our goals for the year. And in those goals, I said, I would like to be engaged. He says he don't remember me saying that, but best believe that clock struck 12 on that next New Year's, I was out. He proposed November 23rd, a couple days before Thanksgiving, which also happens to be Ava's birthday, right? So I just want you to start to think about, how long will you hang around waiting for someone to choose you? I don't want you to be hanging around. I need there to be purpose. I need you to be talking about future plans. I need you to really be talking about something and really analyzing if this is the right person for you in the talking stage, because everybody doesn't need to be in a committed relationship with you. What I find too often with women, especially Black women, is that we often will go from one relationship to the next. So literally the next person that comes along, that's my man, my man, my man, my man, right? Says that is not what dating is. You literally are supposed to be getting to know different individuals on an ongoing basis. And then we see who rises to the top, the creme de la creme, the one that creates the dating experience that you desire, that gels with you, that synchronizes with you, that understands your mind, that you don't have to dim your light for, like the person that you enjoy their time. You enjoy talking to them, like, ooh, this is nice. Like, it should never be difficult in the beginning. It's always going to get difficult somewhere in there, but in the beginning, it should be peaches and roses and unicorns and rainbows, glitter everywhere, right? So I really want you to think about, are you open to walking away? Too often, as busy professional women, we get connected. We we mm, we just don't want to leave. We're not open to walking away because we're scared to start again, or we're just lazy. Be real, right? So I want you to start to think about, okay, if this doesn't work out, I'll move on, even if there's nobody else in the wings. Too often we hold on to something until something else comes along. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you are literally waiting and continuously waiting for that person. And does that really serve you? I'm going to say no. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So we have several members in our Real Love Network that, continuously are in and out of this phase, right? So we meet someone, we get excited, we see who all is over there. We say, okay, does this go to the next step or it doesn't? And yes, you end up saying no to many people before you say yes to someone. But that's what the selection process is. You don't want to work with everyone. You don't want to date everyone. You don't want to be in a relationship with everyone. You just want to marry one. So I want you to start to think about, what do I want? And being open and honest about it, and the experiences that you curate and the time that you share. And then start to think to yourself, okay, I've been talking to this person for a month and a half. And you know what I'm noticing? I see him once a month. I talk to him once a week. This is on a really slow train, and I'm not going to Georgia. So what are we doing? And if there isn't real intention there, then we can be okay with saying goodbye. The end of the road, and I will Let it go. It comes natural. I say bye to you. I say hello to a new guy. So the question is, how long are you going to stay in the talking stage next time? Make decisions. What they say? Hire slow, fire fast. That sounds good. Same thing here. Let me know how it goes, sis. Make sure to comment on my social media. I'm at Inspire Many on Instagram. And we actually, what do we have coming up? We have a virtual meet and greet coming up, as well as an info session for our live event, Wanted Woman Live. So join me for Wanted Woman Live in sunny South Florida, October 4th through the 6th. Use the word podcast to get a very special discount. Okay. All right, sis. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Keep loving, keep laughing, keep living. Bye.